So what's up, y'all? Spinnamon here. I'm back with another video. Today it's gonna be a sit-down video, man. Today I don't need to. I just want to talk, get some shit off my chest about this journey, man. It's been tough, and I just want to talk about it. Maybe my experience could help somebody else. I don't know. I'm just feeling like just putting it out there. Like I just want to share like where I am at right now. Because another reason why, like, I'm supposed to be posting more, but I don't know why, I just feel this thing of like, damn, what I'm doing every day is kind of boring and I don't want to post that. But it's like, I didn't promise y'all 24/7 excitement. I promised the journey. And the reality is the grind is boring as fuck. It's not this thing like, yeah, exciting, like fireworks, woo, 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 woo. It's not that. The grind is preparation. It's preparation. It's obstacles, jumping over obstacles. Today's been a slow day, man. You know what? I'm gonna reconvene tomorrow. That's the grind. That's what it is. And this channel is about showing that side of like somebody who's not just pursuing something in music, but pursuing financial independence. It's just the route that I chose to take was music. Also clothing brand. Also a clothing brand. That's the route that I'm choosing to take. And right now I'm at a point where, first of all, let's backtrack a little bit, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, and now you know what? A good idea for me too would be to re-upload my old vlogs onto this channel. I'm definitely gonna do that. But yeah, just so y'all can see, because before I talk to y'all about like the start, like how I spent three of my checks. I went broke for like a whole month getting all this equipment, getting the JBLs, the the JBLs, the Yamahas, I had the Focus, right, and then my mic up here. I had the first interface I had was the Focus, right? Probably like a while ago, I got the Apollo Solo. And shout out to my old teacher, Mr. James. He put me onto that and told me about like the plugins with it and like the preamps and all that. That just took my shit to another level. So shout out to you. But I talked about the beginning, how it started, why I did it. I could reiterate it right now. Why I did it. You know how it, what's sad about it. I can't believe I'm saying this again. I can't believe I'm saying this. But fuck. Damn, it's a little fuck. But 16, said about some girl, and I was just writing poems and poems and poems and poems and poems about it. And then over time, like, it's turned into like, okay, I made this long ass verse. And then over time, it's like I just started rapping on beats on YouTube, and it just kept going from there. You know what I'm saying? Murder, She Wrote. It just kept going from there, right? And then I'm here. And then even within that journey, like, I didn't have no money to engineer. And like, I was very, 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 very conservative, antisocial, and I just didn't like the idea of like going to a studio. I just didn't like it. So like, I literally thugged it out, learned how to engineer, and then like, that was probably the best thing ever to go through. Because one, it took me like a year and a half to get a mix where like, yeah, I like how this sound. And I'm still not where I want to be, because like, I still want to push I'm still like, I be meeting new artists and shit. Like, I don't know, like, I just want to push my shit even farther now. But before, like, it was just unlistenable to me, because like, my standards, like, if I don't like it, y'all not seeing it. I learned that skill. Now I have that skill under my belt. I have songwriting, recording, all these things under my belt. Fast forward, yeah, so like, I'm gonna upload the videos though. Like, they're gonna go more in depth in that story. But the story that I want to talk about is having jobs and then quitting, and then doing gig jobs like Uber Eats, and the most I did was Uber Eats and Roadie. Like, the other stuff like Instacart Shipped is like waiting list, Amazon Flex. Gotta be 21 to do that shit. Most people don't believe that I'm not, like, most people I meet is not don't believe that I'm not 21. They like, every time I say like, yo, yeah, I'm 20, like, what? Cause like, I don't know what it is too. Like, ever since I dropped out of school, it's like, I've been around more older people. And then like, the way we interact, they don't look at me as like, oh yeah, that's just a young nigga. Cause like, the way I carry myself, they think like I'm just as mature in them. And like, when I say my age, like, they just be surprised. But that journey, that's what I want to talk about today, right? Me and jobs, bro. I promise. I'll be trying. Like, when I work, bro, like, I'll work. I'm saying, like, you give me a job, I'm gonna do it. Always. If I work from 10 a.m. to fucking 8, no, not 8, 8 is crazy. But 6 p.m., like 8 hours, I'm gonna work. I'm working. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm here to work. That's what I'm gonna do. But once you start micromanaging, doing like weird, like micromanaging, disrespecting, and then like overworking, and then like doing shit like just overworking you and underpaying you is just the bottom line. That's where I have a problem, because it's like, bro, especially I hate the micromanaging. I hate authority. I don't hate authority, but I just, so, like, looking back at it, like, I do have a problem with authority. I do, because it's like, if you give me a job and you give me a manual, cool, I'll read the manual. But the problem with these niggas is like, yo, they want it fast. And the manual that you give me is not conducive to fast, if that makes sense. Like, you give me a manual, but like the way you tell me how to do it is not the fastest way. Like, I'm smart enough to do something a couple times and then like, okay, I'll cut the corners this way. I'll just do it like that, just to get the job done. Like, I know how to do that. And at first, maybe they me impressed, like, oh, he's fast. And then like after a while, it's like, this is not how you do it. You do it like this. And it's just like, when it gets to that point, it's just like, bro, leave me alone, bro. I just want to do the job. And weird management, smiling in your face. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, some shit hit the fan, throwing you under the bus, whether you did it or not. It's just mad crazy. It's just mad crazy just to see like how people switch up. But I get it. Like, you're more worried about your job than you're more worried about protecting your job than you're worried about protecting mine, which is cool. Whatever. I'm saying, like, but it's just crazy to watch people just switch like that. That was the first job, which was Wendy's, and then the second was McDonald's. Then I worked at Primark. Then I worked at Five Guys. And then I worked security. Security was the worst. It was the best and the worst one at the same time. But yeah, it's just like all across the board the same thing. The worst part about why I say security was the worst and the best. Security was like the least amount of work, but them niggas were like, bro. But like, it was at a time where like I'm serious about my money. I'm trying to budget. Like, I found a way to, pay my bills the way I'm supposed. Not the way I'm supposed to, but it's like in a way where like I don't have to worry about it. Where it's like I had it, like I made separate accounts. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put all my bills in this account just so, and then take out this certain amount of money each paycheck. So like I don't have to worry about bills. That's just something that's I'm not even thinking about that shit. Cause I take the money and I put it there and I don't gotta think about it. Now all the money that's in my main account, that's for me to do whatever else I needed. But like the bills is just going there, right? So I budgeted, and then a couple times I'm expecting a certain amount of money. A day of worth of work is not in the paycheck. Like, they're showing you. Done it multiple times. You walk up to them. It's like, you know how it is. Like, you walk up to them. You tell them like, yo, this is a problem. Like, yeah, I'll fix it. They fix it. Cool. Happens again. You think at first you think it's a mistake. Come to find out, they do this shit they do this shit to everybody. And it's like, it's fucked up. Why I say it's fucked up is because, I'm not in the same boat as these other people. No offense to them. Like, I'm not in the same boat as them. As in, like, they need the job more than I do. I'm planning on working here for maybe a year tops. I'm just dumping my money where I need to go, and then like I'll be out of there. Like that's just my plan. But it's like, bro, like I can't even hold a job for more than 6 months. I don't think I ever held a job for more than 6 months. For real. Cause these people is like, they just make it harder. It's like, why, bro? Like I'm here to work and collect my check and go. Like, what is this extra shit, bro? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like whatever happened at home, and you bringing it to work. And like, if we were to do it, like as a manager, if we were to do it as a manager, you be on us about it. And it's like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like jobs in general. Like, I don't really see myself going back to that. To be honest, I don't at all. And it's like, it's not even a thing of like being stubborn. It's like, bro, it's just not clicking. And lucky for me, thank God, lucky for me, thank God, I'm gonna say it again, thank God that I don't have no responsibilities right now. I don't. I could have been in a situation where that could have happened. It could have happened. But thank God I'm not in a situation where I'm not responsible for anybody in any capacity, a kid or even a girlfriend, or like, like I'm not responsible for nobody. So it's like I'm in a beautiful position where like I could fuck up like 1,000 times, and the only person that like will be hurt by it is me, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the position I am right now. Super duper alone. Like be honest, I don't talk to nobody for that reason. Like I understand, like even with my first relationship, like I understand like what it takes to be in a relationship, or even what it takes to even talk to somebody and even, pour into somebody. Because in this stage, I'm super duper selfish right now. I'm not in that stage where like I can be patient with anybody. I'm not in the stage where like I can pour into somebody else and then like it'd be okay. Like, you do your thing. No, like I'm not in that stage. Like I'm definitely like I'm in that stage of like that foundation stage where it's like all the energy I have is gonna be put into me, my work, and my family. That's it. And it's like it's not supposed to be this righteous thing, like, yeah, like fuck other people. It's like this is the reality of my situation right now. I just can't do it. Like I can't pour into other people. I just can't. It's been a little lonely, but it's like, bro, I have to tough that shit out because it's something that I have to go through, because it's something that I want to do. I want to build a foundation first before I decide to bring other people in my life. And it's not about taking care of them. It's about me. Like I wouldn't be right in the head if like I know my account is overdraft. Like I wouldn't be right. And it happened before. Like I wouldn't be right. Like I wouldn't be correct. Like I wouldn't be straight. Like I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't be present. And I don't want to put nobody through that. These gig jobs, man, they're no different from minimum wage. In fact, I can argue that they might be worse than that. I can argue, because the fact that you have to use multiple, the fact that you got to use multiple, put it like this, bro. The fact that you got to use multiple apps, my bad, somebody just texted me. But it's the fact that you have to use multiple apps to do what you got to do to make ends meet is like, not even ends meet, bro. Like, it's not even ends meet. Like, the fact that you got to use multiple apps is crazy. And then the thing about it is, like, certain apps be time limits. So, like, in their head, they're thinking, this is the only app you're doing, and, like, calling you, like, why are you late? This is that, bro. Y'all not paying niggas enough to only focus on one app, that's crazy. And then recently, my roadie account got locked, right? I was doing this thing with Fresh Direct, and I deliver groceries and stuff, and then they were talking about invalid delivery pictures, which makes no sense. To me, it makes no sense, because you can easily call each and every single person and see that they have their deliveries, bro. But normally, like, it didn't, like, I don't know, that time because normally, like, there's some shit that would be wrong with my scanners, and, like, usually I have to manually call them, manually deliver each one, and then call them, not call them, but like text them, and they manually do it. This time felt different. I don't know why they have extra shit now. Like, oh, these are invalid. Since, like, I'm looking at that shit, like, since when did y'all ever say, talk about invalid delivery pictures? The picture, the shit is in front of the door. Or if not, call the people and make sure that they got their shit. Like, now you're holding somebody money over some bullshit. And it's like, through these 2 years of like working for other people, it's just, I'm just realizing like, yo, like this shit, you gotta, I don't know about anybody else, but like I gotta have control. Especially the number one thing that showed me that I had to have control was insecurity, where like they were taking $100 away from my shit. I gotta pause for that shit, because it's like, I don't think you know how like disheartening that was, like knowing that like you were making an effort. All right, so I'm back. Storage problems again. I really need to get the mic for my camera. I have a camera. I need to go get that. But yeah, it's just so like disheartening. Like, damn, I'm trying. It ain't like I'm sitting on my ass. Like I'm trying. But you know, it is what it is type shit. I'm just learning like, yo, bro, like you can't depend on nobody. These niggas like this or for some dumb shit, you're insignificant to them. It's like you gotta be a boss, bro. Like, it's like you gotta take the crumbs that they give you and make something out of it. Alchemy, the energy, like alchemy. I'm a firm believer in like, bro, you gotta use like to really do something in this world. Like, you gotta use alchemy. You gotta use the little money that your jobs give you, the energy that you have, like, you know, staying to yourself, put the energy that you would pour into other people, pour back into yourself. Anger, grief, motivation, like every single emotion, you just put that shit into your work, bro, and you just like like you just pound away every single day until that shit works. I'm a firm believer in that. But you know, of course people may tell you like, you know, just keep trying, just find a better job. It's like, put it like this, like, okay, say I decide to go find a better job or a better situation. The time, what am I gonna be doing the time in between? I might have it's kind of like I might as well just keep going and don't turn back, because it's gonna take time. Like realistically speaking, it's going to take time to find a better quality job. It's gonna take time. It may even take money for me to get a certificate and some skill for me to get a decent job. And most of these jobs that are like readily available is not paying you nothing. And like the work that you got to do for it is like not worth it. And like people are literally saying no to that shit. Like, nah, because it's not worth it, bro. Like, I'm going down this entrepreneurial route, and I realized like this morning, I'm just thinking about it. Like, I just woke up thinking about it. Like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Only thing I can do is fully immerse myself into what I'm doing, and to let the universe do the rest. And I feel like the reason why, and I have a feeling like I haven't been fully immersing myself, fully giving this my all. Maybe a side of me is like scared. Not, I'm gonna be transparent. Like, I'm not gonna retract things. Like, I'm gonna be totally transparent and be honest with myself on camera, which is mad crazy. I'm gonna try my best to be honest with myself on camera and tell myself the raw truth. I might have been scared. That's the thing. I might have been scared that, you know, if I do this, I might fall. That's the thing. Like, I'm a very logical person. Like, I'm weird. Like, I could be very logical and very like fucking creative at the same time. It's like I have the best of both worlds, which is I'm so grateful for within myself. But it's like I've been giving my logical side too much weight on my life. Like, Logic will tell you that you can't make it. That's literally like logic is telling you can't make it. Like, look at the odds. Like for example, one in a million people going 50 in a million people go into the NBA. The draft is only 50 people, and a million people sign up, and it's like, this and that, and this, and that's what logic tells you. That is logic. But if you walk through life using logic, you can only get so far. You get what I'm saying? I'm learning that shit. And I'm just learning to, again, fully immerse myself into everything that I'm doing, and just one step at a time. As I walk, I don't need to think about how. I just need to think about what. What do I want? Okay, I want this. Cool. How do I make that happen? No, no, no. Don't even think about how to. Wait, don't even. No, maybe give it a little bit of thought of how you could make it happen for a second. Like, how can I make this happen? Do this, do this. Try it. Go. It may work, it may not. But understand that we respawn every single morning, bro. We could try again. So that's just where I'm at with it. Like, I'm fully immersing myself. I feel like I've been holding back. I'm not holding back no more, because now I don't have any choice. I don't have a choice. And it's like, these people don't make these people done made a monster, man. Like, I'm coming. People say 2024 my year, blah 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 blah. No. The rest is mine. That's it. I'm coming. Like, I'm coming, bro. Pause. Like, I'm coming. I keep saying it, pause. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't think y'all understand. Like, bro, I'm like, these ideas that I have, like, y'all see what I've been doing for the past few months, and like, that's cool, but like, bro, I'm going to do better. I'm gonna be more consistent. Like, I'm coming, bro. For these next 6 months, like, I'm gonna put my head down every single day and just chop away at the tree every single day. That I deserve better, bro. And it's like, bro, it's up to you to decide whether you deserve better, because people settle. We all settle for what we think we deserve. If you want that car, bro, like, and you ain't putting little extra hours, and you ain't investing into this business that you had in your head, or if you ain't do this like quick job to go get it, obviously you don't believe that you can get it. You don't believe that it's for you. If you don't walk up to talk to that girl, if you don't walk up to talk to that man, like, you don't deserve them. You're scared to do it. You don't deserve them. Like, would you, like, think about it from their perspective. Like, think about money as a person. If you were scared to go get money, do you think money is gonna like you? No. Money, like, she likes confidence. She likes, oh shit, like, oh, you doing this, you got this skill, you got that skill, you gotta do this, you've been putting that work. Oh shit, I'm going with him. That's what it is, bro. But the same thing with that girl. Like, you scared to talk to her, you don't deserve her, bro. Like, you scared to talk to him, you don't deserve him. You scared to shoot your shot at that job, or shoot your shot at that person for an opportunity, you don't deserve the opportunity. Let me rephrase that, because fear is always going to exist no matter what. If you let fear bug you out of it, you don't deserve it. Pure facts. If you allow fear to stop you, you don't deserve it. Move away. I'm talking to myself too. Step aside and let the real niggas take care of business. Now you decide if you gonna step aside or step up to be the real nigga, or real woman, real lady, or real whatever you identify as. Or real whatever you identify as. Like, either you step aside and let the real ones go, or you join the real ones and do what you gotta do. That's it. It's simple. It's not this, yeah, they gotta walk up to me. What the fuck is this bullshit? Like, they gotta walk up to me. I understand, like, I get it. You're a girl, and you like it, you like it. But like, if they don't know you exist, they don't know you. What's wrong with, like, just making it be known that you exist, and making it be known, like, oh, I'm interested. Vice versa, man, too. Crazy. Vice versa with a job, career, the life that you want. The life that you want don't owe you nothing, because you want it. Realizing that, like, I want it. Like, I want it. The life that I want is, you're not paying me no mind, but I want it, so I'm gonna go get it. And like I said, I keep saying, I'm coming, bro. And one last thing I want to touch on is, like, I'm really, bro, like, I'm really gonna, like I keep saying, I'm coming, bro. Like, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. But, like, bro, like, by the end of this year, I have a strong, strong, strong belief that I'm gonna be somewhere else, like, elevated. Like, the life that I've known for the last 2 years is gonna be flipped upside down, and it's gonna be a thing of the past. It's already a thing of the past, but it's like, it's gonna be irreversible. It's gonna be to a point where, like, yeah. Now I'm really not going back. Like, I know by the end of this year, like, I know I'm gonna be at that place. I just feel it. I just know. And I'm making this video just to keep myself accountable, so I can keep working towards it. As long as I keep working and I keep pounding every single day. Yep. And the last thing about that, to everybody that are, striving to be something, or striving to be better. Like, it don't even have to be something as crazy as, like, wanting to be a musician, wanting to be an astronaut, or these things. Like, maybe you just want to be a better person. Maybe you just, you've been through some shit and you want to heal. You cannot have people leeching off of you, bro. I recently had to cut somebody off for that, because, as, like, a genuine person, like, y'all know how it is. Like, you genuine, like, you don't give a fuck about whether you get paid back or not. You just be wanting to help. But, it's kind of like, I had this analogy in my head. It's kind of like a millionaire and somebody asking for $1 every single day, and it's like, $1 is whatever. To me, it's like, whatever. It's whatever for me to help. Like, I got you. I'm saying, but, like, it's like, if it's not appreciated, if it's not reciprocated, if it's not respected, at that point, it's brought down to principle. Now, like, even if I do have $100 million and you asking for one, if I know you're not gonna appreciate it, I can't give it to you. Still, it's like about the principle of respect. Like, that is important to me. And, you cannot, like, if you really want to be something and, like, be better, like, you cannot have people around you that don't respect you, that don't see, like, okay, he's doing his thing, let me fall back. Oh, he's doing his thing, let me not ask for this. Oh, he's doing his thing, like, let me help him out a little bit. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, man or woman, like, whatever, like, friendship, relationship, family, like, whatever. If, like, people, it's like, if people look at you and you help them a lot, and then, you going through some shit, they add on to it, get them the fuck up out. Get them out of your life now. And the worst thing about those people that I've been through multiple times, and, like, this is the telltale sign that I know, like, damn, this person was, like, damn, like, taking advantage of me and using me. And I want to get into a point of, like, taking advantage, and, like, I'm about to get into a point of, like, being taken advantage of is, like, it's a gift and a curse. Like, I'm gonna get into that, but what they do is they flip it on you. Like, why is it that I tell you, I muster up the confidence to tell you something that you done wrong, and in some way, somehow, at the end of the conversation, you're asking for an apology. I'm not saying that happened to me, but I'm just saying it as an example. Like, some way, somehow, it got flipped on me. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, how does that work? I tell you, yo, you did this, you did this, you did this, and that what you did made me feel like that. And then your first response is try to flip it. Because the thing about that is like, it's so deep. That shit like that runs so deep, and I've been through it multiple times. So, like, I know what it is when I see it. And I always trust the first reaction. When you tell somebody something and their first reaction is to kind of like brush you off, or like tell you, oh, I did this because you, get the fuck up out of there, because they don't care about you, bro. They don't. Like, they could give a fuck. But they're gonna manipulate you. But they're gonna stick around. But they're gonna do these things. Why? Why would they, like, if they don't fuck with you like that, they don't respect you like that, why are they still there? Because they need you, bro. You're valuable to them. Fuck it, you're valuable in general. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, so it's like, you gotta take them people out your life. Those are leeches, bro. Leeches. I'm telling you, those are leeches. The second you decide to do something for yourself, it's like, the reason why we're arguing is because I tell you something that you did, instead of taking for instead of taking what I said for what it was, you try to flip it into something like, oh, I'm being too this, I'm being too rude, I'm being too, like, that. I just, like, with those people, you can't change them. Don't even try. Don't even try, because they don't, like, put in perspective, like, they don't see you as somebody valuable. No, they see you valuable, but they don't see you as something that needs to be treated as such. It's kind of like, you've been, because it's in a way, it's a little bit of your fault. You got to take accountability for that too, because you need to learn how to set boundaries. It should not get to that point. It shouldn't get to a point where you feel like, where you tell somebody something that they did wrong, and then now it's flipped, and then, like, some way, somehow, you're apologizing for bringing something up that they did, and then they just don't want to take accountability for it. And it is, you've been feeding them so much that they have not been thinking about feeding you back. And then now when you talking to them about it, it's a problem. That person needs to get, I must keep saying it, that person needs to go. They don't give a fuck about, they don't care about you. They don't care about you enough to respect you and to be like, you know what, you're right. I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. You know what, I'm gonna do better. You know, please forgive me, I'm gonna do better. It's like, and people's egos too. Because the most important thing I realize about certain people is, like, power in the situation. They're so insecure that they feel like if they apologize, or if they feel like, you know what, I did do that wrong, they feel like they're below. That's how insecure they are, bro. Like, it's like, with me, bro, like, I never make nobody feel like they below me, ever. Like, I would never do that. Never. I would never make it. And that's exactly why they feel the way they feel, because I do elevate people, and then now they head go, and now when you tell them something, you're wrong. But I was about to say, the caveat to being taken advantage of is, like, you have something to offer. That's the gift and the curse of it. It's like, you have something to offer that is so valuable that a person is willing to do whatever it takes in their head to keep you. But it's just the power dynamic. They want to feel like they're in power. They want to feel like they're in control. They want to feel like, if they're in control in their head, like, you'll never leave if they're in control. But if you're in control, it's like this scarcity and insecurity just starts reeking out, and these just start foaming at the mouth, and their real selves just appear. Once you stand up, like, their real self just, like, pops up. And, like, the curse about it is, like, you know, it's because they see the value in you, but you don't see it. You don't see it in yourself. So it's like, you're really worth $5,000, but they said, let's scratch a couple zeros, put a 0 in front of the 5, and then put a decimal in front of the 0. Now you're worth 5 cents. That's what they do. You're really worth 5,000, but they marked you down to 5 cents. Shit, they might have fucked around and marked you free if they wanted to. You know what I'm trying to say? So, like, those type of people need to go. They need to get out of here, bro. They need to go, because you cannot change them. They don't respect you. You cannot beg nobody to respect you. It's not worth it. Because to me, respect is a yes or no. If you meet me for the first 5 minutes, and I say something that's out of pocket, and you look at me up and down, and you're like, yeah, that's it. I have no respect for this nigga. He just said this. No, I'm good. That's what it is. That's what respect is to me. But if I present myself a certain way, and you see it, and then it depends on how they see it. Like, some people see as giving as a weakness. They see it as like power, like you a bitch, or like you this or you that. Nah, bro. I have something to give. I'm powerful. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm powerful. I'm powerful. I have something to give, unlike you. All you do is take. You're less valuable than me, clearly. Because if I wasn't valuable the way you talking, like if I was the way you talking, like I wouldn't be, shouldn't I be kicked to the curb, Ben? So, yeah, that's just the message. You know, fully immerse yourself into what you're doing. Have some good people around you. Kick the busters out. Kick the freeloaders out. Kick the leechers out. And go hard and believe. Because that's what it takes. Because them leeches, they chew away at your confidence, bro. Like, they just eating away at your confidence, bro. They're just eating away at your confidence. That's just the facts. They eat away at your confidence. But I know this didn't have to do much about music, but it's just like a life thing, you know. I just wanted to come here to talk, free my mind. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna upload this probably today, but I just wanted to free my mind, just talk to y'all, share what I've been going through for the last 2 years. I've been going through this shit for the last 2 years behind the scenes without saying nothing. But I really don't give myself enough credit for how strong I am, because a lot of people would have gave up. A lot of people would have gave up. I gotta give myself credit. I gotta toot my own horn. I gotta tip my hat off to myself, because a lot of people would have been gone. A lot of people would have crashed out. And so I thank God. I thank God for music. Cause like, where would I be if I ain't had music? I would have crashed. I'm just being transparent, bro. Like, if I didn't, I probably would have crashed out somewhere. I don't know where I would be, but that's it, man. Like, subscribe, share, subscribe, and comment if you made it far in this video. I'm out with Spinnamon here. Thank y'all for being on this journey with me. Y'all made it this far in this video when y'all didn't have to. Could have been doing anything, but y'all did. But I appreciate that. You know, see you next time. Thank you for being on this journey.